Hi everyone! So as you can see now, I've already done my foundation, my concealer, my eyebrows, and my eyeshadow base. So I'm going to go in with my painter's tape and you're going to cut it in half. What we want is the straight edge to add to our face. It's okay if that's a little crooked as long as you have a nice straight edge. And then we're going to place it where we want the yellow to go, which is right on top of the cheekbone. And you don't want to go past the middle of your eyeball. You're going to line up the other side as well, make sure it's nice and even. Then we're going to go in with our yellow eyeshadow and a fluffy brush and just start dabbing the yellow eyeshadow into the skin. You want to do this in layers because you want it to be as vibrant as possible. And just keep dabbing it in until you are able to see it pretty clear on your skin. And you want to go no higher, just a little bit higher than your eyebrow. Then I'm going to take my black pencil and line the inside of my waterline. Then I'm going to go underneath my waterline and use my black pencil to kind of smudge it underneath as well. Then we're going to go in with the black eyeshadow and an angle brush and start going over that color. Now the reason why I use an angle brush is here is where I'm going to start lining up sort of the wing in the eyeliner that you can see. And I like using black eyeshadow and an angle brush because it's easier to kind of map everything out without having to use an eyeliner, especially if you're not super comfortable with making straight lines. The angle brush pretty much does it for you. So you can see I'm kind of lining up to make sure that the wing goes up on the same side and lining it up with the other side as well. And this is all first done with eyeshadow. Later we're going to overlap it with actual eyeliner for long-lasting power. And the angle brush also helps me get a nice sharp crisp line in the front of my eye for that cat eye look. So right now we're just mapping everything out with the black eyeshadow and the angle brush. Now at this point, once I feel like it's kind of even, I'm going to go over with my liquid liner. Now this one is pretty much waterproof, so once it's on, it's not going to move. So as you can see that I'm kind of extending that eyeliner now that I have that sharp brush on my eyeliner and matching it up to the other side. And everything that we've done, we're just filling in that empty space on top of my lash with eyeliner because now we pretty much have the shape that we want. So we're just going to fill all that in and kind of perfect it with your eyeliner as you go because you're going to see some lines created. And you just want to keep perfecting that line, make it as crisp as possible with your black eyeliner. Now's the fun part. We're going to take off our tape from our face so you see we have a nice crisp line of the yellow. Then I'm going to go in and curl my lashes and add mascara. And then we're going to start doing the lines on the face. Now I'm using a white pencil, a white chunky pencil. I'd probably suggest using a skinnier one, or if this one works just fine for you, this works just fine for you. Now the reason that I do this is that I kind of use it as a map. Because if you're not comfortable going in right away with the black pencil, because black is a lot harder to erase from the face than white is. So here you can make mistakes, and once you have the white the way you want the lines to look and they're nice and even, then we're going to go over it with black eyeliner or black gel liner, whatever's going to be longer lasting for you. But again, we're using the white just to kind of trace out and map out so that if we make mistakes, it's easily wiped off. A lot easier than black eyeliner is. Then I'm going to take my black eyeliner and start overlapping the white with this. Now I kept switching back between my eyeliner and my eye black pencil because it was just easier to go over the white with that. Now I'm going to take my concealer and just sort of clean up any mess that I created underneath my eye and really make sure those lines are straight and crisp underneath. I don't really go into the yellow because I want to make sure the yellow stays, and here I'm kind of making that a little more perfect as well. And then just blend that in with my foundation. Then we're going to take the NYX glitter and put a little bit out on our hands. Then you're going to take your finger and dab a little bit of the product onto your finger. And we're going to start dabbing it on our eyelid. Now we're going to go over that black area as well, but not past your eyebrow. If you notice, everything is being kept just in the middle of the eye. Same thing on the other side. Just right in the middle, do not go past your eyebrow. Then I'm going to take the glitter, and I'm going to pour a little bit out into the cap so it's easier to apply. It's hard to see in this video, but I have a little bit out in the cap of the glitter product. Use the same finger that I used to apply the glue to dip my finger in and just start patting it into your eye where I placed the glue originally. And again, this is just keeping everything in the center, nothing past your eyebrow. And the same thing on the other side. Just making sure it's even. Then for under the eyes, I'm going to get a small little brush, a nice skinny one, because since your fingers are so thick, it's better to use a skinny brush like this. Dip it in the glue as well, and we're going to do the same thing underneath the eye, but just in the center. And this is why I like using a small brush, because I could really make it nice and detailed. And if you see, I'm kind of bringing it down, almost like an imaginary triangle. And same thing, I'm going to dip into the glitter and pat it right where the glue was, just underneath the lash line. Next we move on to lips. I'm going to use my same black eyeliner and line my lips all throughout and then fill in a little bit, kind of leaving the center of my lips, as you'll see, kind of bare. Then I'm going to take my white eyeliner I had used before and just smudge everything in the center, and you kind of want to just blend everything in with your finger, or you can use a brush, whatever's more convenient for you or easier. I'm going to use a brush here to blend the colors together so it's kind of like a nice hazy gray in the middle. And here I'm using a brush. And that's your final look. Thank you for watching. Happy painting. Bye.